Today, I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful old-fashioned dessert cake with a modern update. This is the whipped cream cake. This recipe for whipped cream cake comes from master baker Rose Levy Beranbaum's cookbook, Rose's Heavenly Cakes. This old-fashioned dessert cake contains no butter and oil. Instead, it uses whipped cream, which gives the cake a rich yet light texture and a subtle floral flavor. Rose says about this cake, although there's no butter, the amount of butterfat contained in the cream is considerably higher than the amount of butter in my basic butter cake. Reformulating the recipe to work in a bundt pan did wonders for improving the texture. It is now one of my top favorite cakes, says Rose. The trick is to use freshly made whipped cream that is whipped at home rather than store-bought whipped cream from a can or a tub. The high fat content of heavy cream will give the cake its melt-in-your-mouth fluffiness and delicate structure. Fortunately, you don't need a lot of heavy cream for the job, just 1½ cups. And about the cake flour. With a lower protein count and a finer texture than all-purpose flour, cake flour is ideal for light cakes like this one. The flour tends to result in a higher rise and softer texture than other flours. Then we'll finish this stunning cake with piped whipped cream and sweet, fresh mixed berries. How's that sound to you? So are you ready? Well then, let's get started. In a medium bowl, 2¼ cups or 225 grams of bleached cake flour or bleached all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 3/4 teaspoon of fine sea salt. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Now that we've whisked together the flour, baking powder, and fine sea salt, we're going to sift the flour mixture to make sure that we get it all nice and smooth. Just like that. Sift, sift, sift. This may just be the easiest cake I've ever baked. Rose Levy Beranbaum says the same thing. She says it's so easy. But we always want to take care with our ingredients. Use the finest of ingredients, treat them well, and there you have it. We have 1½ cups or 348 grams of heavy cream. You want to leave your cream in the refrigerator just until you're ready to start mixing, because we really want the cream to be cold. Attach the whisk beater and whip the cream starting on low speed, gradually raising the speed to minimum high as it thickens until stiff peaks form when the beater is raised. On medium speed, gradually beat the egg mixture into the whipped cream. So we'll start with about half of the flour mixture. And with our silicone spatula, just like that, look at this beautiful batter. This is going to be amazing. This is just the lightest, fluffiest texture batter. Oh, look at that. Next, we're going to use a silicone spatula or spoon to scrape the batter into the prepared pan. Then we're going to run a metal spatula or a dull knife blade through the batter to prevent large air bubbles. Avoid the bottom of the pan. The cake is coming out of the oven. There we have it. Time to let it cool. Let the cake cool in the pan on a wire rack for 10 minutes. With a small metal spatula, loosen the top edges of the cake and invert the cake onto a wire rack that has been lightly coated with a non-stick cooking spray to cool completely. Let's hope it can come out intact. There we go. Oh, we lost a little bit. Well, that's what whipped cream is for. Oh, it's delicious. And now that our beautiful whipped cream cake is out of the oven and completely cooled, I think we need to do some decorating. It's 4th of July, and I'm going to do red, white, and blue with red strawberries, white whipped cream, and blueberries. Red, white, and blue. And as we can see, we lost a little bit of the top of our cake coming out of the pan. Some beautifully piped whipped cream should fill in the gaps. I'm going to give it a go and see what we get. Are you ready? Here we go. We can start to fill this in with some beautiful stars. Oh, look at that. And now, everybody's favorite part of the bake, cutting the cake. Are we ready to cut the cake? I think we are. Oh my goodness. I can already feel how moist and delicious this cake is going to be. And I think we're going to cut ourselves a generous slice. Just like that. And that's the reveal. Look at that beautiful, moist, tight crumb. And I can feel the moisture on my fingers. So the next thing you know what we have to do now, don't you? Even more fun than getting it out of the oven and taking it out of the pan, we have to try a taste. Would you like to have a taste of this beautiful whipped cream cake? I'm sure you would. You'll have to try this for yourself at home because it's amazing. Okay, this is my first bite. You're here to witness. I can't tell you how wonderful this smells. It's so rich. Absolutely delicious. Tender crumb. Can you see that? It's amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the thumbs up like button. Do subscribe to my channel. It helps me to produce more amazing videos for you and delicious treats like this to share. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Have a strawberry.